Good evening. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Rob Powers. A chaotic night is receiving attention across the nation now after 25 people were shot during a street party in Akron. One of those victims, a 27-year-old man, was killed. This all happened near the intersection of Kelly Avenue and 8th Street in East Akron. News 5 has learned a lot of those shooting victims drove themselves to local hospitals. Tonight, we're digging into the party where this all happened and the conditions of those who were hurt in the melee. Let's start with News 5 investigator Tara Morgan live from the Akron Police Department on South High Street. Okay, Tara, what have you learned?
Rob, this was a well-attended birthday party, a street party. As you mentioned, this happens annually, and the former Ward 5 council member says she knows the man who hosted the party. His 2 brothers were shot. She says this was a drive-by shooting, the terrifying moments captured on her home surveillance video. Now, there are many questions, as you said, about what happened, but right now those close to the shooting want the shooter to surrender. Watch and listen. Gunfire and screams on this surveillance video as people run for cover past the home of Tara Mosley Weems, the former Ward 5 councilwoman. She lives just around the corner from the shooting. She says people dropped to the ground or tried to hide to save themselves.
Just to watch these young people just running past the house, like feared for their lives, racing cars up the street, just trying to get away from the gunfire. It's very concerning to me that this is Akron.
Our overnight photographer captured a sea of evidence markers on the street. It was just after midnight when police got 911 calls about shots fired at Kelly and 8th Avenues in East Akron. Mosley Weems says it was a birthday party held every year in the street, and police had just been there to tell people to move out of the road for their safety. Local hospital emergency rooms started filling up with victims. In the end, 25 people were shot. 1 man did not survive. Juanita Tucker says the man who was killed was her niece's boyfriend. The 2 were raising a child together. The shooting impacted so many of her immediate family. Tucker says her 2 nephews, her niece, and her granddaughter were also shot. Tucker and Mosley Weems are urging people to come forward if they know who did this, even telling the shooter or shooters to surrender.
Any little piece of the puzzle will help. No one wants these type of people on the street. No one does. I mean, it could be my family today, and it could be your family tomorrow.
And you're worried about retaliation, possibly.
Yeah, it's the nature of the game, unfortunately.
And Mosley Weems met with the mayor this morning. They talked about the importance of getting the gunman off the streets. Now we'll have a chance to speak with the mayor and the police chief coming up at a news conference at 6:30. For now, I'm live in Akron. I'm News 5 investigator Tara Morgan.
I heard the word concerning. I would say terrifying. Tara, thank you. Live from the Akron Police Department. We want to bring in News 5's Maya Lockett now from the Summa Health Akron campus. And Maya, you've been working to learn how victims of the shooting are doing today.
Rob, earlier today I spoke with victims' families. They told me they're devastated this happened here at home. We also spoke with a witness who said she drove on the street while the party was happening and she missed the shooting by just a few minutes.
There were women on vehicles with no outfit, no clothing on, dancing, and everyone seemed to be having a good time.
Brittany and her son were driving up Kelly Avenue in Akron when they noticed hundreds of people partying in the middle of the street.
On our way back, it was completely a different scene, and there was probably 20 to 30 men fighting in the street. So I wasted no time getting through there and out of there. And about maybe 3 blocks down, we heard the gunshot.
According to the Akron Police Department, 25 people were shot. One of those victims died.
I almost started crying because knowing that me and my son were driving through that, like if we were a couple seconds later or minutes later, we could have been involved in that.
Security was tight at Akron General and Summa Health as they were flooded with patients.
My heart dropped, like straight into my stomach.
Sunday afternoon, I spoke with Latika. Her sister had been shot in the leg.
It's just very devastating to hear because this is not something that she really be into.
Latika and her mother were not able to get into the hospital to see her sister because of the lockdown.
But she's just in a lot of pain. She couldn't believe what happened yesterday.
She was briefly able to speak with her sister about the party before the shooting.
I mean, she said they was just having basically fun. Nobody was really doing anything. So they don't really know like why it happened or anything.
Latika's sister is expected to make a full recovery, and we do know that Summa Health released 13 out of 15 of their shooting victims today, and Akron General released 3 out of 9 of their shooting victims. Those had non-life-threatening injuries. Live in Akron, Maya Lockett, News 5.
Maya, it seems like each detail is scarier than the previous one. Thank you for your reporting. Now, we've seen